Funeral pre-planning in Vaughan, Ontario. Funeral pre-planning in Vaughan, Ontario is becoming increasingly popular, as it offers many benefits to individuals and their families. Here are some important things to know about funeral pre-planning in Vaughan, Ontario. 1. Pre-planning options. There are several options available for pre-planning a funeral in Ontario, including prepaying for funeral expenses, setting aside funds in a trust, or simply outlining your wishes and preferences for your funeral in writing. 2. Legal requirements. Ontario has certain legal requirements that must be followed when pre-planning a funeral. For example, if you choose to prepay for your funeral, the funeral home must be licensed and registered with the Bereavement Authority of Ontario. 3. Funeral home selection. When choosing a funeral home for pre-planning, it's important to do your research and choose a reputable and licensed provider. You can also compare prices and services to ensure that you get the best value for your money. 4. Documenting your wishes. Whether you choose to prepay for your funeral or simply outline your wishes in writing, it's important to document your wishes in a clear and concise manner. This can help avoid confusion and disagreements among family members after you pass away. 5. Review and update. It's important to review and update your pre-planning arrangements periodically to ensure that they still reflect your wishes and preferences. Life circumstances and personal preferences can change over time, so it's important to keep your pre-planning arrangements up to date. Know your rights before you pre-plan and prepay for a funeral in Ontario. Before pre-planning and prepaying for a funeral in Ontario, it's important to know your rights as a consumer. The Bereavement Authority of Ontario, BAO, is the regulatory body that oversees funeral service providers in the province. Here are some important things to keep in mind. 1. You have the right to choose the funeral home and services that you want. Funeral homes cannot pressure you into purchasing specific products or services. 2. Funeral homes must provide you with a general price list of their services and products. You have the right to know the costs associated with each item. 3. Funeral homes must provide you with a written contract that outlines the services and products you have selected, along with their associated costs. 4. If you prepay for funeral arrangements, the funeral home must put your money into a trust or insurance policy. You have the right to know how your money is being invested and the terms of the policy or trust. 5. You have the right to cancel a prepaid funeral arrangement at any time and receive a full refund, minus any fees that may be outlined in the contract. 6. Funeral homes must disclose any potential conflicts of interest, such as if they own a cemetery or crematorium that they may recommend to you. Overall, funeral pre-planning can provide peace of mind and financial security for individuals and their families in Ontario. By taking the time to plan ahead, you can ensure that your wishes are respected and that your loved ones are spared unnecessary stress and financial burden during an already difficult time. For more information on funeral pre-planning in Vaughan, Ontario, book a free 30-minute consultation by clicking the link below.